What is up, Snarf Gang? I just finished Arrow Volume 1. And right off the bat, let me just address this cover because it's low-key kind of weird that I own a volume that's just like a ripped shirtless dude with a bunch of scars all over his body. Like, that's low-key kind of sus. Like, that's almost like owning like a swimsuit mag or something. So I wish they just put one of the covers from the cover gallery as the cover on the outside, because I think those all looked cooler because he's in costume for those. But anyway, this is a Green Arrow book, and supposedly it's from the world of the CW TV show. So I don't know if it's in the same universe and it's just like the comic book form, or if they tell different stories, because I've never watched the show. But one thing I will praise a lot about this is the fight choreography. The fight choreography is pretty good in this. One of the main things that I've noticed from reading a lot of comics and manga is that manga tends to have a lot better fight choreography, in my opinion, but this had a great fight choreography. I had no complaints with that. In fact, there was even a MMA scene in the book where it was Oliver Queen. He was fighting a bunch of dudes, like just back to back to back. And on the last one, he submitted him with a rear naked choke, which is pretty sick. You guys know I'm a huge martial arts nerd now. I don't know if you guys saw that Ranch Beefs thing I've been doing. That's another reason I haven't been posting a lot of reviews, by the way, because I've been practicing a lot of my martial arts stuff and focusing on that. But I'm staying up and reading a lot of stuff tonight because I was just in the mood for it and I'm not tired, so whatever. But so yeah, let me give this Arrow Volume 1 a rating on the writing and the art. For writing, I would give this probably 9.5 out of 10. It kept me engaged the whole time. It was action-packed, and it had some emotional moments too. This guy's backstory is pretty crazy. I'm not going to spoil it, but some of the stuff, like the traumatic shit he has to cope with every day, is pretty crazy. A lot of really cool fight scenes. I will say, though, it is kind of goofy whenever I see him like going up against multiple people with guns and he's just using like a bow and arrow and he wins that. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, he could win it, and I think the whole point of using a bow and arrow should be like going for stealth kills because it makes less noise. But he always seems to like charge in these situations head first. If there's one thing that I personally would change about a lot of the choreography, is I'd make him a lot more stealthy, because as bad as it is to see him take these like massive gunfights head on, at some point it seems a little bit too unrealistic that he would actually win that fight. So that's one thing I think, like, yeah, it could be improved upon, but that's just a nitpick, honestly, because we're talking about comic books and a bunch of out-of-pocket, like, crazy shit happens in them, and here I am critiquing fight choreography. Like, maybe it's just because I'm a huge fight nerd, but I don't know. I'd still say the writing was 9.5 out of 10, though. Like, very little bit of it was, it was good. It was very good. Not like peak or anything, but it was really good. In terms of art, some panels did look a little bit awkward, but for the most part, the art was sick. I sometimes reading comic books, like the way the color and the art blend just looks kind of awkward, and it throws the vibe off a little bit while I'm reading something, but this was great. Like, the colors are really vibrant, and the action-packed like scenes of the book combined with the very vibrant colors is just almost energetic like experience reading it, because all these things are happening all at once. It's just a really exciting read. So I'd give the art like an 8.5 out of 10. So that's my review for the Arrow Volume 1.